Much to the chagrin, excellent word, of fans of other divisions, the question, but can he do it in the Premier League, remains a pertinent one. While some of the game's greatest names have arrived in the division and thrived, I'm thinking like Makelele, Zlatan, and I did have another one, Ivan Campo, he'll do. Plenty other giants of world football have had an absolute nightmare here. And of course, in no position is that more costly or indeed more funny than up front. I'm Adam Cleary, this is 442, and these are 10 amazing strikers who completely flopped in the Premier League. Number 10, Jared Borgetti, Bolton. For a player whose name sounds like a car, Jared Borgetti was the proverbial Rolls-Royce of a footballer. He pitched up at Bolton in the twilight of a career that had made him a bigger Mexican institution than those enormous hats you get with the nice little lace patterns on them. He had scored absolutely loads of goals in his home country for Santos Laguna and became one of the most feared strikers in all of South America. However, under Sam Allardyce, he managed just 2 goals in 19 Premier League games, one against Man City and the other against Charlton. He was a lot better in the Cups, yes, but that's not what this list is about, is it? Rules are rules. Number 9, Roberto Soldado, Tottenham. Now, I'm sorry, but I'm not having any comments here for referring to Soldado as a great striker. The lad had just bagged 30 goals in 46 appearances the previous season at Valencia and was genuinely being talked about as one of the hottest commodities in Europe. Now, you might not believe that, I might not even believe that, but it did happen. I was there, people were saying it, and as well, in his defence, Spurs were a little bit all over the place when he arrived, having just splurged all the Gareth Bale money on no less than 7, count them 7, highly rated new players. Still though, 7 Premier League goals in 52 games is, well, crap. Number 8, Diego Forlan, Manchester United. It tells you absolutely everything about what a footballing monster truck Mourinho's Chelsea were that Man United had both Van Nistelrooy and Forlan on their books for those first 2 Premier League wins and could not get anywhere near them. Unlike his Dutch teammate though, the Uruguayan's time in the Premier League was a famous damp squib. 17 goals in 98 appearances, the first not coming until his 34th game, did little to suggest that he would go on to, and let me just double check my notes here, yes, become one of the most feared goal scorers in all of Europe. 155 goals in just 7 years in La Liga. That is not the Diego Forlan you saw in the Premier League. Regardless though, Man United fans still seem to love him on account of his 2 very memorable strikes against Liverpool. Proof once more that banter remains undefeated as the true measure of footballing success.
This is great banter. It really is.
Number 7, Serhiy Rebrov, Tottenham. The £11 million Ukrainian, then 25, had been one half of what was arguably Europe's most devastating strike partnership. Alongside Andriy Shevchenko and more on him later, the duo had scored almost 200 goals between them in 5 seasons at Dynamo Kiev. Recruited to become the prolific goal scorer that Spurs lacked, Rebrov ultimately struggled to perform at anywhere near the same level and was even overlooked for the 2002 League Cup final. Now don't get me wrong, there's no shame to getting benched behind Teddy Sheringham and Les Ferdinand. They're 2 great players, but they had a combined age at the time of 70. But you know, score 10 goals in 2 seasons and that's what you're gonna get. Number 6, Gonzalo Higuain, Chelsea. Genuinely a sporting anomaly how so many strikers can bang in goals for fun in almost any other league in the world and then get to England and look like some beige middle management type who's won a play on the pitch prize in a company raffle. Gonzalo Higuain, par exemple, was almost 1 goal every 2 games at Real Madrid and Juventus, 1 goal every game and a half at Napoli, and then got to Chelsea and looked about as much use as tits on a kipper. 5 goals, the sum total of his loan spell in London, where afterwards he defended his record by pointing out the club did win the Europa League while he was there. And again, just let me check my notes here. Yes, he played a grand total of 24 minutes in that competition and did not even get off the bench in the final. Worth a try. Number 5, Claudio Pizarro, Chelsea. Yeah, I'll level with you now. The rest of this list is mostly Chelsea. The Peruvian all-star hit 100 goals for Bayern Munich to establish a reputation as one of Germany and Europe's top marksmen, and his arrival at Chelsea on a free transfer no less looked like a genius piece of business. He started by missing a penalty in the Community Shield shootout against Manchester United on his debut, and things did not improve much thereafter. Pizarro notched just 2 goals in 21 matches before departing after 1 season. A stint so short, in fact, that we as a fan base didn't ever quite decide if it was Pizarro or Pizarro. You'd think Piz, as there's only 1 Z, so it's not like pizza with 2, right? Pizarro? 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 What was I talking about? Number 4, Radamel Falcao, Manchester United. Easily, without question, one of the most complete centre-forwards in world football while at both Porto and Atletico Madrid, Falcao made cheese strings out of his anterior cruciate ligaments at Monaco, but his $6 million loan to Man United still felt like really good business. Nope, just 4 goals all season for Louis van Gaal's men, and that was the end of his time in England. Except wait, no it wasn't, because number 4 again, Radamel Falcao, Chelsea. Never a team you can accuse of letting their rivals hog the money-wasting spotlight, Chelsea seemingly took it as a personal challenge to somehow out-farce this farce and brought him in the following season. 1 goal in all competitions. Round of applause for everyone involved, please. Number 3, Hernan Crespo. You guessed it, Chelsea. Now, yes, okay, a glance at Crespo's goals per game record in the Premier League suggests that maybe the flop tag is somewhat harsh in this case. He did net 20 times in 49 games. But according to the 3 Chelsea fans I know, and I swear have asked, the former Parma, Lazio and Inter sharpshooter just never really convinced at Stamford Bridge. 10 goals in both seasons just felt like a massive letdown given how good he clearly was and could have been, and neither Ranieri nor Mourinho ever quite managed to extract a proper tune out of him. Number 2, Fernando Morientes, Chelsea. Oh no, it's Liverpool. Oh, do you know what? This one broke my heart. Liverpool appeared to have snared one of the deals of the century when they got Morientes, still only 28, for $6.3 million. He wasn't getting minutes at Madrid, but being behind Ronaldo, Raul and Michael Owen in the pecking order hardly made that a red flag. But not only was it a red flag, it was a Reds flag. Because they're the Reds. That joke does sort of work. The 3-time Champions League winner showed flashes of his talent at Anfield, but ultimately found neither form nor fitness. A meagre 12 goals in 60 appearances followed, and the Reds loaned him back out to Valencia after just 18 months. Anyway, here's a pitch for any HBO types watching: get a biopic in the works and have Pedro Pascal play him. Look at them side by side. You can see it, can't you? Number 1, Andriy Shevchenko, Chelsea. For a while, Shevchenko was basically the Michael Jordan of football. But at Chelsea though, he was the Michael Jordan of expensive footballing misadventure. A then British record fee of $30.8 million in 2006 yielded a meagre 9 Premier League goals in his 3 years at the club. The problem was he was less a shrewd bit of transfer business and more... how can I put this without winding up on some sort of hit list? A gift. A lovely, generous, goal-scoring gift from Roman Abramovich to Jose Mourinho, despite Chelsea having no issue scoring goals and them just coming off the back of consecutive Premier League title wins. If you think about it, it's sort of like buying somebody a really nice, expensive beard trimmer for Christmas after they've already accidentally cut their own head off with their Gillette Mach 3. So it fits their interests, yes, just not their circumstances. And that's it, that's the video. Thank you so very much for watching and making it all the way till the end. Somebody's keen. While you're here, please do consider subscribing to the 442 YouTube channel. We've got loads of awesome football content dropping all through the week, as well as an amazing library of documentaries, player interviews and performance guides as well. Until next time though, thank you once again for watching. I do hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.